We already laughing. Yo, it's definitely difficult being like managing the production and being in the doggone production. Like, this is low-key kind of difficult.
I bet it is. Because I just got to,
Yeah, because this is an actress right here, y'all. That's an actress.
Anyways, I handle the, behind the scenes content. Marcus here, he makes us look great and sound great. And that takes a lot of work.
I can't make what look great already look great.
A lot of work.
Welcome to another episode of Real Talk Tuesday. I hope y'all saw the previous episodes, because we are definitely spitting some good info out here. Like we put on a show.
Of course.
We put on a show. Always.
Absolutely. Today we have something a little more serious. We're gonna make Marcus cry today, y'all. We're gonna talk about leaving a legacy.
Make me cry. Okay.
We'll see. But
I didn't choose this topic, guys.
Anyways, how do you feel about leaving a legacy?
We jumping right into it. Like,
really, we
not
are.
Even how
we
was
have
your
no
day?
time to waste.
Like,
we don't have any time to waste.
Did you do your homework? None of that. Like, okay, all right.
How do you feel today, Marcus?
I feel good.
You want an icebreaker?
I got, the best co-host with me. But, since she kind of like...
Anyways, thank you so much for that. I'm glad your day was great. How are you going to leave your legacy?
All right, yeah.
Do you plan to leave your legacy at your institution?
Oh,
if
man.
Not,
this is would have been a good time to pull out the mugs and say, because this is about to be some real tea.
Okay.
This is about to be some real tea. All right, so let me tell you a little backstory. Okay, so, I said on the previous episode that I wasn't going to come to Morehouse. Mm-hmm. That was a thing.
Yeah, and that was tea.
Because I felt that they weren't doing me a service to their students, and I was so tempted to leave. But I think what has influenced me to stay is the people. Mm-hmm. And if there was supposed to be any attachment to a legacy, it would be for the coming students or for the graduating students. I think I've already, kind of had a footprint in Morehouse right now. My oldest brother did go to Morehouse. He's 2019, 2020. Sorry, didn't mean to mess it up, but shout out to you, Malcolm. He did go. Mind you, I got accepted to other schools, and I was definitely going to go to NCAT. Going to be Aggie pride.
Oh my gosh, I know so many
Aggie
honorary Aggies.
Pride.
There's one behind the camera. Anyways,
but he told me to go to Morehouse, so I was like, okay, cool. All right, I guess I'll go to Morehouse. I got family here. I can give me a job, as you see. I'm working. If y'all don't know, I'm always working. I don't sleep, figuratively and literally. That's bad. We'll talk about mental health later.
That's very true.
That'll be a topic. But so I came to Morehouse, and I thought there was going to be a point in time I was going to meet the people that I saw in Malcolm's class, be able to talk about business and future. And I remember vividly on my brother's graduation, the day before his commencement, like literally 12 o'clock in the morning. It was him, Trayvon, Keith, some other people from Spelman and Morehouse, and they were literally in the apartment talking about business plans before their graduation, literally talking about a business that they want to start. And I was like, if this is the type of environment that they're going to offer, I want that. I came here.
That's the epitome of a Morehouse man, honestly. Business plans, unprovoked.
So I came here, thought, it's going to find, that hidden treasure. It was very scarce. I remember telling Eli, we just interviewed him. He was my RA. And I remember telling him that the Morehouse persona is not for me. Like, I feel like every man that's supposed to go through Morehouse has like their thing about them that is, that has Morehouse attached to who they are. But I thought that I already had enough about me. I already knew who I was. I already knew like my aspirations and service I wanted to do. So I was like, this Morehouse, thing is not really for me, because they always say, don't go through Morehouse, let Morehouse run through you. Well, as Morehouse has been running through me, they took my money, banned my email. I was sending out mass emails.
Every institution, though. They're going to take your money. They're going to, especially in HBCU. In HBCU, everyone has their own.
Yeah, I guess. But I feel as though, as people have said in the past, you'll never have an experience like Morehouse. There's a higher expectation for that.
Yeah.
So even if you do have problems, I expect them to at least be acknowledged. And I felt like a lot of students weren't heard. My point of view is kind of changing now, and I know I'm kind of drifting off like legacy, but this is all the build up. Yeah. Because I wasn't planning on leaving a legacy for Morehouse. But now, I mean, the point of it is to affect change. If you don't see something done right, you got to do it yourself, or have people that's like-minded to change, make that change. So yeah, the type of legacy I really want is to leave. I'm huge on creativity. Like, I'm a creative, and I think it's kind of scarce. Within Morehouse, like, it's there, but it's not there. Like, the whole CTEMS department having to apply for a major, it's kind of crazy to me. I ain't gonna lie. You have to apply.
Explain CTEMS for the people in the back, because I know what it is. It's
like emerging media television. I'm messing up the acronym, but I forgot what the C stood for. Cinematography, something like that. I don't know. But it's basically for TV production. And that's something I do. I mean, I've been working on Camara since I was 13. Just been able to create, grow, and do, my own thing. But yeah, there's like a lot of people are in there. They're stressing out. A lot of people didn't want to go in for just story writing. They wanted to go in for like learning how to use a camera, how to operate it, how to tell a story through the lens, right? You got people who actually wanted to just do the writing part, but they don't want to do necessarily the technical part. So it's like a lot that's thrown on at them, and it's not, because I don't think you can really critique somebody's creativity, because it's their creativity.
Exactly.
So how can you say, hey, I want you to do this assignment, you're not doing it right?
Yeah.
Because you tell them to be creative, and now you're saying I'm not creative because I'm not your type of creative. But yeah, I wanted to be able to leave that type of footprint for students. I know Justin Upshaw, shout out to him. He started
who is that?
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but he did start the Filmmakers Association. And has like 130 something creatives in there.
Wow.
And I was like, it was very impressive. And then like, I don't even think it just needs to be like what camera operating, artists, songwriters. I think like we really need to show the creatives love, because we are a school of liberal arts, business, and all of that. But it's like we still have other people on the campus, who still try to get that Morehouse experience. So I think right now, like even starting this podcast, I said it from the jump. I said, I don't want us to be on our phone live like that. No disrespect again to the evil. I love y'all, man. I love y'all.
If y'all go back into the C100 Instagram, you'll see the Real Talk Tuesdays and what they used to be. So just connect that to now, because Marcus just, shaded those people. Thank you very much.
Anyway, yeah, I think I just want to, and I think I'm actually doing it now, but be able to create an environment where more creatives are appreciated specifically. But then, other stuff, helping people manage college, like being able to shed light. Like, I mean, it's like little things. Like, in class, and we got to scan a barcode for attendance.
Yeah.
How your brother's back? Send him the code. If he asks for the code, send him the code. And I think there's like a lot of like discourse and people stepping on top of each other. It's just, I want to be able to die that down and still let it be about the students. Like, that is my whole legacy thing in a nutshell. Yeah. I
don't know. I feel like for me at Spelman, I feel like the only way I thought I could leave my legacy was through science and through like just being someone known in the science department, being known doing research. and things like that, or being known in like the health medicine organizations, getting on e-boards and platforms of that nature. But I think it's really so much more than that, especially since I am also a creative.
Yeah.
I think
she's
that
an actress, y'all. I ain't gonna even go into it, but
thank you so much. But I think there's just so much more that you can like put your finger on in the AUC, especially. So I feel like I want to leave a legacy, like not just at Spelman, but like within the whole AUC, especially since I'm tapping into more of that creativity in the AUC.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's so much potential that isn't tapped into by Spelman women or even by Morehouse men at Clark, though.
Man.
Like, because Clark, that is the institution
Shout
for
out to the
creatives. Like, I'm just going to put it out there, like, heavy on the CCCC.
No, for real. We're going to have to get one of them out here. And the Morris Brown, because we ain't forget about y'all, even though y'all small, but, you know, we still care. But no, shout out Clark. I feel like we do them dirty a lot as the, you know, Morehouse and Spelman thing, but that's a whole nother. But yeah, no,
that's another episode.
Yeah, that's...
all my Clark people, please let us know if you would like to be on the episode.
Anyways, hit that comment.
But yeah, I think that there's so much potential to leave a legacy at our institutions specifically. Like, the amount of people that I've met and the amount of people that I've been able to like tap into, especially with their projects and just what they aspire to do. I'm glad that so many people in the AUC have kept me in mind for certain things. Like, so shout out to the Elevator Creative.
Shout out to the Elevator Creative.
I'll be in a short film with them.
Woo, what'd I tell ya? What'd I tell ya?
You know what? Let's not act like Marcus is not on flights to go film other people. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. So shout out to them. But there's just so many that I feel like the opportunities are endless to be a creative. However, it's within the faculty and like the structuring of our institutions that don't really provide those opportunities. We make them ourselves, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I think that's really special about the AUC and creating a legacy. But hopefully I can continue to impact Spelman, Morehouse, and Clark. Man,
even just the community. Like, I feel like even some people outside the gates of the school. Like, I remember Winston, one of my close friends on campus. Winston and I were just going downtown, walking over to...
Shout out to Winston.
Shout out to Winston.
I know who you're talking about. Shout out to Winston.
But we went, I think it was last year, we went and just started taking pictures and just walking down... what is it, towards the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? Or no, the CNN building. Yeah, whatever news station that is.
Y'all walked over there?
Yeah, we just walked over there, started taking pictures, whatever. Yeah, it was like low-key chill day.
It's a far walk.
It wasn't that bad. Okay. But, yeah, we had some guys that, you know, came to us. He was like, oh, y'all do camera, da-da-da. Oh, you know, I got this group, and, you know, I'm trying to get into things like that, da-da-da. You know, sometimes it can be like, okay, yeah, we could tell, like, yeah, you're not really serious about it. But then there's other times it's like it starts small because everybody starts somewhere. I mean, like, even my business page, my MB Renaissance, if y'all haven't, go follow it.
Plug.
Yes, shameless plug. But like, even with that, like, I was just looking at it. I'm like, dang, I only got 200 followers, and I'm looking at other people's. I'm like, but it's really the skill. Like, it's more intimate for me now. Like, I got 200 followers, but I remember when I only had 5.
Right. Yeah.
And I know it's not that I'm not producing quality work. It's just not out there yet. Like, everybody hasn't seen it. And just being able to just still be myself, but then also spread myself to, like, the community, I think is also important. Like, rather than just doing it on a collegiate basis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's really important.
So, I mean, with that, y'all, we encourage y'all to fulfill y'all legacies.
Please leave a comment or anything like that about how you plan to fulfill your legacy in the AUC, in life, and really how you feel about your institution and whether you feel like you have the space to do so.
Oh, you know what? I think I know our outro. I think I know.
You got one?
Yeah, I think I know what outro we're gonna do. It's the one we do for Wisdom Wednesdays. What is it? Exhaust every resource to learn, educate, and see 100
more ways
to impact your communities. I mean, that's
I think just the ending part. C100 more ways.
C100 more ways, y'all. Well, my camera died, so that means that's one of them. Y'all, we wrapping it up. Appreciate it. Much love. Peace.